Good morning. Hello again, everybody. It's Nick Vasey here from Instacasa. We're going to be showing you something very, very special today in this video. Right now, we are out on the ridge between the Kinara Valley and the Yangana Valley. Behind me is Yangana, and we are on a 27-hectare property in the mountains. And the house that you see behind me today is what we're going to be going and having a look at shortly. So, welcome to the adventure. Come with us. So we have edged our way a little bit further down the driveway to come into this property. And over here is basically what we've described in the listing on the website as the bowl. This whole bowl that you can see in here is all the property, and it goes up behind the camera and back around that ridge and down to the house over here, which you can see now. You can see the house a little bit more clearly. To get here, we've just driven the 17 kilometers on the Pan American Highway from Vilcabamba to the gate at the top, and there's a picture of that gate on the website as well. And then it's about another 1,500 meters, 2 kilometers drive along the ridgeline to get into the property, so about another 5 minutes. It's probably about a 25-minute easy drive from Vilcabamba, from downtown Vilcabamba, and then another 5 minutes into the property. You could probably do that drive in 20 minutes if you were in a hurry. So let's go and see the house. A little introduction shot and description of the house here. Obviously, there's more details on the website that you can click to in the description. But essentially, the house is over 2 levels. There's a bedroom on the ground floor, and there's the master bedroom upstairs on the top floor. Also on the top floor is an enormous balcony. You could literally fit probably 50 or 60 people up there if you were holding some kind of an event. And the rest of the house downstairs, we're going to take you through shortly. So you'll be able to see what's there, and then we'll go upstairs to finish. And here we are on the patio in front of the main entry of the home. And we're just going to take a little stroll along this section of the house, and as we head in towards this little mini garden on the terrace here, to the left hand side is a bathroom with shower and hand basin and so on, and just beyond that is a toilet. And if we look over the edge here, we get to see the access road that comes into the property, and then we sort of spin around, and this is the bowl, and basically more or less everything you see in here is part of the property. And we wind our way back around to the main entrance, and there's the big double doors. Huge main room. And this section over here, the vendor actually used to be a professional builder of fireplaces. So this is very likely the most professionally built fireplace in the whole of Ecuador. Right now we've walked up a little bit around behind and to the side of the house, so you can get a side view of the house, but more particularly the gardens. Just look at this mango tree, just that size, and it's already producing these enormous mangoes. The whole house is surrounded by gorgeous gardens, and this was just to give you guys an idea of how those gardens look, as well as give you an idea of how the house looks in the mountain setting from here. So now we've moved upstairs, and we are on the balcony section upstairs in front of the top section of the house where the master bedroom is. Now, I just wanted to walk around. I'm just going to take you guys on a little walk around this balcony so you get an idea of just how huge it is. Fantastic views over the bowl from all angles here. Great view straight across to the valley's fertility symbol. And now I'm just going to walk back here so you get an idea of the space and the light. So there you have it. Another little walking tour of this balcony with the valley in the background. And here we are on the upstairs section on that huge balcony, just spinning around to go into the main entry. We go straight in, and over there we have yet another fantastic fireplace. Spinning around here straight ahead of us is where the chicana is shelf space and storage. You could put cabinets there. And now we hang a left into the master bedroom. Nice soaking tub on the right there, and plenty of cabinet space and storage to the right and to the left of the bed, and a big shelf with views out to the gardens. Now let's have a closer look at that tub. Practical, deep and comfortable were the words that sprang to mind. Now we head back out to that main entry area of the upstairs, and just in behind the fireplace here is a laundry room with a washing machine on the left there, and we go out the back door, and that takes us back around to the gardens, and that's it. Here we're just going back into the garden area that's beside the main house. That's the area that we were up looking at a little earlier, with the spectacular little mango tree. And around here, just to show you this extra area of the garden, we've got a couple of fruit trees here. We've got tree tomatoes, obviously bananas there on the right as we just went past, and a couple of others that I don't know the name of here. And to the right here we've got a couple of outdoor conveniences in a very beautiful little building there. So for your willing workers on organic farms or volunteers, no problems there. And now we head back out of the gardens to the car parking area, and there's the house in the background. We are now standing more or less 200 or 300 meters from the house. As I said before, this is about 27 hectares, this property, which means that it is 66, 67 acres. In a property that large, in a bowl like this, in a valley like this, you're going to find plenty of places that you could use as additional building sites for whatever it is that you want to accomplish in terms of projects or little communities or so on, and so, or having extra houses for your family or friends, that kind of thing. So have a look here, and you can see this incredible flat area. You can almost not see the main house from here, and this area looks out directly over the bowl, out to the view on the other side of the valley. As I was saying, we're a little bit further along at the end of where the bowl starts to go around in this valley, and as you can tell, the earth is very fertile here in this bowl. We've got one of the most profound fertility symbols over here in the background, a kind of, I guess, stalagmite, as we would call it in English. I forget what the word in Spanish is, but you can see it's a very powerful force coming out of the ground over here. Hey guys, we've just taken a little journey around on one of the other private roads within the property, around to the other side of the bowl. So now we're on the opposite side of the valley, and behind me you can see the house from this angle. And just down as I walk across over here, you can probably see the highway down there, and that highway takes you a short distance further down to Yangana, and then it goes further south to Zumba at the border, and then into Peru. So we're in the same place now where we set up to shoot the house from the other side of the valley. I'm going to walk you over there in a minute, but just wanted to show you this, just another example of a fantastic building spot. Like I said, with 27 hectares or 66 acres roughly, you're going to have a truckload of places where you can build other things, do other projects, so on and so forth. Whether you build it out as a community or whatever it is that you choose to do, you have tons and tons of space here. So just come follow me over here and you see where we are in relation to the main house. We're standing here even higher up on this private road on the inside the property. Down there, looking to the south, is the house and the highway going back to Yangana. We're just going to head up here though and have a look at this beautiful flat, unbelievable section. As you'll see, we're going to go across over to the edge here. We're going to be living on the edge, and any moment now you're going to see the highway cutting its way through the mountains like a snake, headed back towards Vilcabamba. So have a look at this and check out these views. There's the highway heading back towards Vilcabamba, and so we're looking more or less north there, and we're going to spin around to the west and then walk a little bit further along this flat section, so you can see just what kind of panoramic 360-degree views you get up here. I mean, people don't understand. You really have to see, experience this kind of feeling being up on top of these mountains. And you could put a house up here. There's the highway again doing its snaking through the mountains. Now we're going to swing around to the south, and you'll be able to see where this highway, the highway that you see there, comes around behind those mountains and continues down on the other side of that mountain out of sight. There's the house, and it continues down there towards Yangana Township and then onwards to Zumba and the Peruvian border. Hey guys, that's the end of this video. Just a reminder to everyone that be sure and click on the link in the description. That's the link to the actual property listing on our website. The listing always has more detailed information regarding property specifications, services, some fantastic pictures, so on and so forth. So click on that link if you want more information about the property, and also if you could just help us out by giving this video a like and subscribing, that would really help out the channel. Thanks very much.